Yo, people, walk one, big up yourself. Bad Mind TV back in the place. Big up my likers, big up my subscribers, big up my members, big up my watchers, big up my viewers, big up the commenters. You get me? Big up you all. You don't know one other. Yo, Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. It's not really looking good for we people. Them cross the water still, is it? It's not really looking good. And I thought I'd come and discuss, like, it's a good time to discuss again where we're at, like societal wise, like around the world, our view on us as a community. I thought I'd share my thoughts on this tragedy in Yard. The first thing is, Charles the King sent I think he sent £1 million as to relieve or to help with renovations and or doing things up, getting things back on track. And you know what? It's not enough. It's £1 million can't really do nothing too tough. It can't even save one area that's been thinking. It's not enough for pay the bills, to pay the labour and buy the stuff what you're gonna need. It's not enough money. And I'm thinking, why would a man who's a king send well under what the people them need? And you know why that is? I believe because he knows the people them. He knows how we stay. He knows how yardy go on. Give them too much and people start dipping their hands in the pie. You know what I mean? So what he's decided to do, he's sent a thing so that he sent something. You get me? But he ain't sent enough where it can get. You have to use that money to do what you're doing and hope for the best. You get me? The fact that he sent £1 million for a country, when other countries go through certain things, them send out 10 million and 20 million and all them something there. Jamaica, that shows what the people in power really think of you. Like, that shows like what they think of us to only send $1 million. It's like sending 100 grand. Literally, it sounds, you might say, yeah, it's £1 million, but it can't do nothing in that what's happened with the hurricane, the damage what it's caused. And then we move to the fact of, like, let me brush this with this. What about buju? Ras Buju sent over beer barrels. They sent over things, in barrels, like things that they did, clothing and stuff. Buju went to the airport to receive his things, the packages, what is sent, and all the tubs have been ripped open and they've gone inside there, ripped open the barrels them and everything. Yeah, you know what they need to start doing? They need to start welding the barrel shut and putting a metal thing around it that's welded onto the barrel. Then if you weld it shut, if they're metal, do some kind of seal it. But anyway, the people them in the airport raided out the stuff. So when he got there, the barrels them's empty. Go and look at it on YouTube. I could have clipped it in the video, but I was a bit eager to talk about this with you. So yeah, he's gone there, looked in the barrels, and he looked like him almost want bar tears. Like, how can his people do that? You understand me? So it's kind of like, are we the kind of people that you can't even help in an emergency because people get sticky fingered? How can you do that? They've sent the thing for everybody to get a little thing. You've tore open the things and dig out the blood clot, the package before it even reach anyone in the airport as well. So that just goes to show that, you know what I mean, the further up top, the more corruption there is. How dare you do that, man? How dare you people send things to help people, clothing, this, that, rare, you get me? Water, and you've gone and just start take out things and take them to your yard. And that means that's why Charles only sent a thing, because remember, he knows the society, he knows Yard from back in the 50s. You get me? He knows how we stay as a people. So when he only sent that, he said, "Nah, man, them people there, them not good. Them just are good. They just got teeth out the things." You don't hear about these things when things get sent to, like, China had an earthquake. Was it China or Japan? One of them had an earthquake and they needed some help, and beer water got sent and whatever. You don't hear about things gone missing when it comes to when the other countries get relief from us. You understand me? So why is it we're almost like parasites, blood? That's parasite behavior, you know. May I tell you straight, say that is parasite behavior. Yeah? You just dirty art. That's what we call dirty art. Dirty thinking, dirty art. Cause you can't even make your people them get a little blessing. You have to go quick, we go run in. Yeah, go tear open things, we take out things out of the thing. Yeah. Scummy behavior. Scummy. And no wonder when people want help you, they only sent you £1 million. They sent you the little change. The smallest handout that I've ever heard of, you know. Do you know that? That's the smallest handout. Like him just dash a little thing and say, take that. That's all you're gonna get. And I get it now why you only sent that. It makes sense. Yeah? And that's why I'm not sending nothing over there still. Unless I send it direct to my people over there, and I say, yo, yeah, Western Union, I will not be sending to no something there. Remember, this is the same people that took money out they took all the money out of Usain Bolt's bank account that he was saving for his pension. You understand me? The thief out his money out of the big bank in Jamaica. A lot of people got their money took, but obviously because he was a celebrity, he's the one who's being mentioned. But yeah, you know, like that. It's all that. So if you're sending things to these charity type things, I believe that the things, they just can't help themselves. They're actually moving like junkies, to be honest. They move like junkie, you know. But then again, some people say it's poverty and they just can't help to be able to do that. But I think, like, you know what I saw? I've seen 2 videos online, yeah. I was watching a live the other day. I was watching a live in Jamaica, and there's a yard man sitting down, just building up his little drawer and just talking to the camera. And a little girl come over, she's about 10, 11 years old, and she had half a packet of crisps that she must have come over and she gave him. And he said to her, "Yo, me no want this." He said to her, "I don't want it." And he tried to give it her back, and she went, and she went, no, you owe that. She put it down right next to him and walked off. Yeah? And I thought, that means that they're selfless when they're young. They know the struggle. And they look out for each other. Then the picnic them's different to our kids. They're giving. She made sure she ate half the crisp and him have to eat the other half. And he said, "Alright, left the crisp, so then we have it after." Yeah? And then again, there's another video where a man's sitting down with his son and his 2 daughters, and they said, he said to me again what he said, and he pulled the camera out and he goes, "We've noticed that, you know, you struggle to pay for our school fees and that, so what we've decided to do is save up some of our money, and we're going to give you some of our school money fee, the money what thingy, so that you can have a little something to eat and whatnot." Yeah? And he says that he sent us to school, and he said that all we want to do is get a good job so that we can look after you. That's what we want to do, Dad. And that's what his 3 kids said to him. So it shows that when they're young over there, they don't have that heart. They're very giving, very giving people. It's in them. So how does that turn to this behavior? Is it as you grow, your heart just get dark and dirty like that? What, go on? I'm not sending nothing over there. The most you're gonna get from me is a prayers. I'm gonna read a psalms for you, know. I swear. That's the most you're gonna get. You're not getting no money. Wanna mess up that, definitely. When I heard what happened to Buju, I says, nah, I can't. I'm really want to say that thing. Yeah? You know what I mean? With the wants and that thing. Even if it's just £100, you know what I mean? Something like that. It ain't gonna be no big money. I just send £100, you know? Yeah, as for my people them. And feel good that, you know, £100 in a yard, man, that work out to about what? About 12, 15 grand. Yeah? So they've been about 13, 14 grand I would have ended up sending them. You know. It's better than nothing, but that's something. Yeah? And then obviously with the rest of the millions of people sending something now, that will add up to something. But I can't send something when I see what happened to Buju. And then I see, you know what I mean? You're gone too far. No one's not gonna want to help you now because they're seeing that they say, you know, so we can't send nothing. My teeth out with things. Barrel get dig out, tear out. I don't know, man. That's embarrassing, that's shameful. You know what I mean? That's so shameful, you know, for other people to know that they got relief and was still. I don't think Buju should have said nothing, you know. Buju shouldn't have Buju shouldn't have said nothing. He shouldn't have put that video out. I know that you want to share that of what's happened, but you know what? I don't think Buju should have said nothing. It's that embarrassing. Yeah, I just don't know how they could do that still. I really don't. And it's kind of, for me to say I'm not sending nothing to you because I can see what yous are on, you get me? And it just goes to show that you come like you're unworkable. Man can't do nothing with you as part of the family, as part of the bloodline, you know, like that. It come just like, oh, I don't even know what to say, to be honest. You know what I mean? I really don't believe that Buju should have said nothing. He shouldn't have. Buju shouldn't have said nothing still. He should have kept that to himself, or just kept it in yard. He shouldn't have said anything still. The fact that he went and said something's a big thing still. It's a big thing. You know what I mean? It's a big thing that he went and said something still. It is. Because it showed the world that technically the country is no good. In that sense, in that kind of way. To show that you can help people, and then all of a sudden they go and teeth out the things. It shows that the kind of people them's no good, man. You know what I mean? Jamaica need to fix up still. You know what I mean? Maybe you needed that to kind of wake up into real life and to know, say, when if you stop deal with each other the way you deal with each other, and all those horrible crimes, but you know what I mean? Crimes against the youth, them crimes against women, you know, like that. It's all a bit too much still. It's a bit too much, you get me? Not even a bit, it's too much. Yeah? So I just wanted to share that with the people them. Big up yourself, Bad Mind TV, one order.